guys, this is Richie here, back again from the Red Planet Gaming, bringing you yet another video. I know it's been quite a while. I've been having some technical difficulties with my laptop, unfortunately, so I haven't really been able to edit videos, things of that nature, keep up, be consistent, as I unfortunately made promises to do so, but we ball. In any event, we are not talking about technical difficulties, we are talking about an unboxing today, and if you couldn't tell by the title of the video, we got our hands on the Resident Evil 4 Collector's Edition. I know there was some big controversy surrounding this item, unfortunately, with GameStop, unfortunately canceling a lot of pre-orders, one of which my cousin, my partner here on the channel and on Red Planet Film, subscribe, link in the description box down below. Chris, you've seen him on the channel, you've seen him stream, collaborate, things of that nature. Unfortunately, his pre-order was canceled, which was insane because we both pre-ordered it on the same day and he paid in full, whereas I only put down a certain amount that you were eligible to whenever you pre-order from GameStop, especially for those higher tier priced items. Fortunately for me, I was able to get my hands on it. I do feel bad for him, and I'll be honest, after this, probably never pre-ordering anything from GameStop ever again. FYI, we have the box right here. All I did was just open it up, just so that way I'm not cutting open a box on video. I'm looking at this right now, just the top of it, and this looks insane. So we're gonna go ahead and take this bad boy out. Holy crap. Oh, wow. 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 So that's the box, the side, the front, the side, the top, the underneath. This is crazy. I've seen a couple of these types of collector's editions like floating on Amazon and eBay. Either they're like resold or people just resell them on their own individually. And some of them are really cool. Like I've seen the Resident Evil 8 one a billion times, and a couple of others. This game in particular, Resident Evil 4, means a lot to me. I remember getting the game when it came out. I dragged my dad to GameStop, and he picked it up for me. It was like 40 bucks, and he thought he thought we were both gonna get in trouble because he bought like an M-rated game for his son, even though at the time I think I was in like 7th grade. Not that that really matters, but whatever. And I beat that game at least 30 times. I knew the game like the back of my hand. I knew where every single piece of treasure was without even using the maps. I just explored the hell out of that game. And then a little bit later in life, I tried to make it a mission of mine to collect each edition of Resident Evil 4 for each console. So I had the PS2 copy, I had it on PS4, Nintendo Wii, things of that nature. I unfortunately don't have it anymore. As I made mention, a lot of my personal items have unfortunately gotten, not lost, but they're elsewhere, for lack of a better term. But in any event, so this is the box. I'm gonna try and show the back here and also look at it myself. So it says survival is just the beginning, blah, blah, blah. So it has a steelbook version of the case, the game right there. Extra DLC pack product code. I have no idea what the hell that is. A poster, which looks like the map of the place. We have a figure of Leon, which for some reason in that picture, I even tweeted it, kind of looks like Michael Jackson. I don't know, from like that era. Digital soundtrack, ugh. Which I hate digital shit. It's so annoying. We got an art book, and then of course this box. Oh, okay, it says the extra DLC pack. Leon and Ashley costumes, casual. Leon and Ashley costumes, romantic. Leon costume and filter hero. Leon costume and filter villain. Treasure map expansion, deluxe weapon, Sentinel 9. Ooh, deluxe weapon, Skull Shaker. Ooh, okay. Original version soundtrack swap. Oh, so they got the original OST from the original game, kind of like what Resident Evil 2 did. And accessories, sunglasses, sporty. I guess we slide this? Is it held by tape or anything? Holy crap. No, it's not. Okay. So we're just, oh my god. We're gonna, oh boy. We're gonna slide this. There we go. All right. Off. Okay. So it really just looks like a, kind of like a case of like something you'd find like a game or like a loot box, which is really cool. This one is held by tape, but that one is not. That like smell. Gorgeous. Oh, okay. So it's steelbook. Okay, let's make sure we get a good look at that. Steelbook. That's the side. That's the back, which has Ashley. We open it up, and I like when it has some artwork inside. I've seen some steelbooks that are just bland, and that's so fucking frustrating. So we have the steelbook here. And we can actually put it down right there. But then, interestingly enough, we also have the game, which I thought the game would be in the steelbook. This version of it says not for resale, which is kind of interesting. Let's see here, a 60 gigabyte minimum, apparently. Now I gotta see if I have some damn space for it. Okay, so we have digital soundtrack right there, which I kind of wish it was more of a, oh, you can head to capcommusic.com and enter your exclusive code. Okay. So at least it's not something where you have to just enter it on like the PlayStation Store and then it's just there sitting like in your downloads. I would rather that you put it on a website and then you can have it on your computer if you want to put it on like your iTunes or something like that. iTunes, like that's a thing. Okay, here's the poster, if I could get it out. Yeah, this is definitely, definitely the map, which is cool. It's like very thin paper, which is an interesting choice, but that's it right there. I know, kind of a half-ass attempt at showing off the posters. It is what it is. So we'll put that down with the code over there, right next to the other Resident Evils. We'll pop this bad boy back there. Okay. Alright. We got a giant H. Ooh. Okay. So I'm gonna put this down real quick. And we got the art book. Okay. So it's a hardcover. It's very thin. For some reason, first impressions, I thought of the music book from Resident Evil 1, where you play Moonlight Sonata. Kind of a stretch, probably, but okay. Resident Evil 4 art book. This art book contains designs and information that appear in Resident Evil 4. I recommend viewing it after gameplay to avoid spoilers. Okay, here we go. You saw it. Okay, now I'm gonna remove this thing, which is where the art book sat. So I'm actually gonna put it right back inside. And last, but certainly not least, holy moly, this is what is taking up the entire box, basically. All right, so we can move that over. And there's nothing around the box except for just random warning, caution labels that are, I guess, mandatory for a figure. So this is not held by any tape, which is perfect. Okay. I'm wondering what the quality of this is going to be. I have an Undertaker statue that my cousin got me for my birthday, sitting back there. I think it's resin. I could be completely wrong, but I'm just going to assume it's like the same material. I feel like that's kind of like the standard for a lot of these sort of figures nowadays. Okay. So here we go. This is our boy, Leon, trapped in plastic on a wrapper. The figure actually looks a lot better than what's pictured on the actual case, which is good. I'm gonna try and pop this open. Oh, this is put together by tape. All right. Ooh, this quality is actually a lot better than I even anticipated it being. So I'm not gonna damage the plastic because I'm weird like that. Ooh, it smells super plastic. Wow. I used to have like toys that would smell like have this plastic type like smell. This is actually really nice. I'm gonna try and put it up as close to the camera as possible and get that light shining on it as well. It's actually really cool. We're gonna get butt shot legs. This is really cool. Very nice. So let me lay him down on this plastic here for a second. So, comes equipped with a little gun, a little bang bang. Okay. YouTube, please don't get mad. These are fake. They're little toys. A shotgun. Yep. And in the back, we have, oh, this is held by tape too, you bastards. So we have here, this little base, and you can actually stand him up on. And this is like super plastic, but it's got a little design on it as well, which is cool. So we have 1 foot here. No, I lied. It goes this way. Right? Right? Alright. So the pegs for the feet are a little stupid. I feel like they're a bit further apart than what the actual statue stands at. But in any event, I didn't even notice the name. That's really cool. Yeah, in any event, it stands. As you can see, they're in, but a little troublesome. So now we put the little gun in there in the holster, as so. And then our boy will hold the shotgun. And it is done. That is the Leon statue. With the gun, the shotgun on the plaque. All good. All right. And we're just gonna pop you somewhere where you're not gonna fall. Because if you do, I'll be sad. See if there's anything else inside too, because it did say about like some other DLC rigmarole. And okay, I don't know why I love the smell of like brand new stuff. Okay, so there it is, game, and then extra DLC pack product code. There's number 4, it says PS5 and PS4. Oh, code expires December 31st, $27.99. Cool, very good to know. That's awesome. Yes. All right. So that's the base game there. That's all it has. And yeah, I'm sure all the stuff that it listed as far as like whatever other bullshit with the weapons and costumes are probably on that extra DLC product code. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Pretty big box. I was not expecting both the Steelbook and the base game. That was that threw me off. That was very interesting. Got the statue, which is a much better quality than I would have imagined it being. So that was pretty awesome, very detailed in my opinion. The art book, a little thin, but I mean, I'm not gonna look through it because, as it said on the first page, it has some spoilers. So I really haven't seen anything on this game other than the announcement trailer. I didn't play the demo at all, so I'm really going in fresh. As far as the price tag, I don't think it should have been that much. That's just me. I think maybe a $50 decrease would have been sufficient enough. It is unfortunate with the fans out there that were screwed out of getting this collector's edition because of a supposed GameStop glitch with an update in their software. I'm very fortunate to have been able to get my hands on this, and I do feel for everyone who did get screwed. I mean, I know somebody personally, as I mentioned at the top of this video, my cousin, he got shysted. But in any event, pretty fortunate. Don't think it was worth the price though. And again, as I made mention, and hopefully everybody feels the same way as well, I'm not going to be getting anything new from GameStop. No pre-orders, no new releases, but I really don't want to support GameStop anymore just after this recent fiasco, this hot water that they got themselves into with the Resident Evil 4 Collector's Edition pre-orders. I don't know, they just seem very shady to their community that support them. And you hear all these horror stories online about employees not being treated well or understaffed, stores, things of that nature. So I think it's about time that we kind of move on and just figure out another way to get our games. But that's just me kind of nitpicking and giving my own 2 cents on something that's completely irrelevant. Overall, for this unboxing, I would say I'd give it about an 8. I haven't really fully, obviously, delved into what the extra DLC is. Maybe once I do, when I start actually playing the game, I'll drop a little comment, pin it on the top, and say, hey, my thoughts kind of changed. Maybe the score might go up. But as far as things that were presented, I feel like it left a little bit to be desired, and only because of the price point. I do feel like they could have knocked it down $50 or so, and that would have been sufficient enough. But again, was surprised of the inclusion of the Steelbook case and the base game, so that was pretty awesome. And the statue does look really good. The base is a little weird with the pegs. The legs kind of spread out a little bit. You kind of have to force it in, and I don't really like that because I don't want to break it either. But in any event, it seems to be sitting fine, and it looks good, and it's going to be a good inclusion with all this mess that you see back here. Let me know if you're able to be one of the lucky few to get your hands on this ridiculously large collector's edition, or if unfortunately you did get screwed by GameStop, and if you're going to be boycotting them as well, because I certainly will. Any and everything, feel free to sound off in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications so you don't have to miss an upload or a live stream. As I may mention, my cousin's already played this game. He was playing a little bit last night, well, as of the time of this recording. And he also played the demo as well. Hopefully I'll be able to hop on and stream a little bit of it myself within the next coming days or so. And that is pretty much it. Like, favorite, share, comment, subscribe, check the description box. Speaking of, if you want to follow us on socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Discord, our film channel, The Red Planet Films, any and everything will be in the description box down below, so if you want to check us out there. And that is it. Very long-winded video, my apologies, but I guess I like to talk a lot. Love, peace, and chicken grease, and I will catch you all in the next video, so thank you all so much for tuning in.